Hi guys, I'm Frei, I'm a music producer, and on today's video I'm gonna show you how I made the beat for Lucius.P Thundercat Must Be Love. So the first time I met Lucius was in a Montreal studio, and we've been working on two projects. The first was Purple Mattress, a trap song that I produced, and the second one is a track named Same Song in which I made a saxophone line on.
Say, hold the fuck, time for me to get hella active and you copping, please. Ain't gon' stop me from being savage.
Like do. When I came back home last summer because of the COVID, we stayed in contact and I kept singing her some beats. And they were this night when I was hanging out with some friends in a club that were mostly playing Afrobeats. My buddy told me you should make a beat Afrobeat so we can play it at a club next week. So after the party, I came in the studio and I started making this 8-bar loop. For the loop, I started by the melody with the Relay Equator plugin and I already managed to set the groove with it. Then I added a rim shot following an Afro pattern. The most important element to me is the bass. This is basically what makes your head move. The kick I used is a trap kick that I mixed really tight so it doesn't interfere with the bass groove. I played a kalimba that comes in the start of every 4 bars and I added some percussion like this rattle or those shakers. So the loop you've just heard was in a folder I sent to Lucius with a lot of overbeats. Then a week later he sent me back the first verse he recorded, so I started making the arrangement and the structure of the beat. First of all I played some bells on the pre-chorus. Then I added a piano that sounds like a Drake piano on the second part of the second verse because Lucius.P is a Canadian artist like Drake, so I wanted to make a small reference. The plug that I use on the chorus is a really classic plug that you can find on a lot of upbeat summer songs, but I play it offbeat to add some groove to the track. So the last part of the arrangement was the break drum. And the night before I was doing the arrangement, I was listening to the Eagles' Hotel California. And I noticed that in the 6-minute tracks, every break drum has a different pattern. So when I've been working on my track, I've managed to have as many different patterns of break drum as I could. Now I'm gonna play all the breaks I made for the song, so you can hear all the different patterns. On the third break, I added some congas that I sent into a stereo delay, so it gives you a really cool stereo effect. This is without the effect. And with. Then I played the Caribbean piano for the break, and that's pretty much it. When the song was almost done, we talked about adding a girl voice on the track, and Lucius suggested Maggie Merlin, a really talented artist, and she pushed the song in another dimension. In my beats, I make sure to have as many real instruments as I can. So if I use a guitar plugin, a trumpet plugin, or a piano plugin, in my final version, I recall a real musician, so my track sounds the most organic or the most acoustic possible. I worked with a really talented Reunionese piano musician, Philippe Janca, for the piano outro. I gave him some directions and he made it 100 times better thanks to his stage experience. Then I added some horns following the chords of the piano. This is how it sounds like together. I changed the drum and the bass pattern to slow down the groove. Then when I started composing my saxophone solo, my dad came in the studio and he sang a top line that sounds like this. So I kept some parts and improved the top line, and I finally played and recorded my saxophone in my cabinet. So that's how the solo ended up sounding like.
So bad, it's off pretzel at the mall.
And this is how it sounds like before and after I mixed it. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna put the link of the song in the description. If you enjoyed the video, you can share it with your friends, leave a like or a comment. Have a good week, everyone. Bye bye.